Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is June 21st, 2022. Hope you're all doing well. In today's segment, we'll take a look at the market and look at top cybersecurity stocks. So with that look, we had a great day in the market. Dow Jones Industrial Average up 641 points and Nasdaq up nicely 270 points and S&P 500 also up very nicely. So look, market is consistently doing well today. Look at the uptick here, nice uptrend here, slight downtrend toward the end. That tells you in the futures market is slightly down. So to look at the futures market, you can just click on the futures here in Finviz. It will tell you what's going on in the futures market. Look, in futures market, Dow Jones Industrial Average down 255, S&P down minus 33, Nasdaq also down, Russell is also down. So you can expect a down day tomorrow. Things might change. That's how it's panning out so far. And one more great thing about this platform, you could just look at maps here or groups here. You can look at the group nicely. Look, in today's performance here, energy did great. Look at the energy here. Energy is nice and high, up today big time. Second is consumer cyclicals, and then consumer defensive, and we got technology and healthcare next. So you can get a good idea what's going on here. And as you scan through here, you also get a 1 week performance. In 1 week, look, energy down the most last week. That's one of the reasons it came up big time today. And then we got basic materials, and then we got utilities. So you can see how market is playing here. Money is really shuffling back and forth. Energy down big time, now it's up big time. I think trend will continue. Don't think this bull market is going to continue from now on, mainly because we still have uncertainties around Russia, Ukraine. We got supply chain issues. We got Feds are still high interest rate, and they might raise the rate. So you got to be careful here. Some of these big up moves here could be good opportunity to buy some put options or even to take some profit off the table. All right, so look, as you look through here in a 1 month, we are squarely in red here. All these sectors are down in 1 month time frame, and even 3 months time frame, we are all down big time here. On a half-year perspective, energy are done pretty good, as you can see here, but everything else is down, and same story in a yearly basis. Many of the buy and hold investors, they have not made money in last 1 year or so, unless you are into energy big time. But again, energy, we can't chase energy from here. You got to be a little bit careful with energy also. Even 1 year, as you can see here, only energy made some money for you, but otherwise all the sectors are down big time. That's why it's a good time to buy some quality stocks and go from there. Next, what we'll do is we'll take a quick look at the market and look at the heat map. From a heat map perspective, let's quickly go here. Look, we got 1 day map here. Microsoft jumped up nicely, as you can see here. Apple also up nicely. Meta or Facebook is down, as you can see here. Down big time. It could be good to slowly start buying some Facebook here, but it's down big time, as you can see here. And then you got a few more, as you see here. Amazon up nicely, Google up nicely, and so on and so forth. And as you look through here, performance from a say 1 month perspective, you'll see most red here. So this is where most of the companies are not doing great in a month time frame here, but Microsoft manages to do better here. So with that, let's jump in here, look at the top cybersecurity stocks from this point onwards. So let's go back here, and what I have done is I've created a small watch list here. It's very easy to create watch list in Finviz. One of the reasons I love is their simplicity. You can create watch list pretty easily. What I've done is I have an Excel spreadsheet here. Look, I got a bunch of symbols here. These are my top cyber security stocks. I can just copy this here, and look, I just copy it and go back here and paste all these things over here. and then I can just go to presets here. Now I already set the cybersecurity right here, so if I don't have it, I could save it, but since I already have it, I don't save it. You can just save screen and give whatever name you want to give. It will basically save it. So with that, let's go with this list here. We got top cybersecurity stocks here. So, because I got Finviz Elite, I could just create a custom view here. I have a custom view. I can pick and choose what column I want to see. Look, if you have a Finviz Elite, you could go to settings here. You got all these various data points here. You can see, you can tell, you can click and select what you want to show in your custom view. I basically selected these columns here, these attributes that I'm most interested in right now. That's why it shows up in my custom view. So I can just make it go away here. And look, I got here top cybersecurity stocks here. Let me go to my preset here, cybersecurity. That's my watch list here. Now I could go to my custom view here and sort by market cap. Look, from a market cap perspective, Cisco is the biggest market cap stock here of the cybersecurity stocks here. And Cisco, look, it's a positive profit margin, 23%. I like it here. And they've done pretty well in 1 week and 1 month. So whenever you see this, it's a good idea to see what's going on here. Look, even though stock is big time down in a quarterly, half year and year, and down big time from 52-week high, but look, it's making progress. I love to see progress on a weekly and monthly basis. This can continue, especially because the RSI itself is very low right now. That tells you stock is still sold off here. And then you got VMware here. VMware is probably, we don't need to go into this stock anymore, because probably this will be bought by Broadcom here, so I would not trade this one here. Then you got Palo Alto Network, one of my favorite stock here. Palo Alto, as you can see here, still negative net margin. Company is not making money, but this one is also making progress in performance 1 week and 1 month here. And as you scan through here, RSI perspective, it's still below 50. You could still buy Palo Alto Network here. This one is little more volatile because it does not have a positive profit margin yet, but it's a great cybersecurity company. You could buy this great company here. Next is one of my favorite here, FTNT. It's a profitable company. Look, they got a nice profit margin here. Profit margin is 17%. I like it. And also I like the way it's going higher in 1 week and 1 month here, even though it's down big time. That tells you this company can go higher here. And from an RSI perspective, RSI is 47, tells you this also sold off big time here. And then you got CrowdStrike. Again, stock is going higher in 1 day and 1 month here, and still low RSI. You could buy this one also here. And Arista Network is one of my favorite here. You could buy that one also. And we got few more here. Keep a watch on how the stock is doing in 1 week and 1 month. If the stock is going higher, that tells you these stocks have got some more room to run here, especially when the RSI is low. I like it when they are sold off big time, and now they're making some progress. And next we got few more names here. What we'll do is we'll go into a different view here. Finviz also gives you a nice view here, a snapshot view. You can just look at the snapshot view here. Look, now we got the snapshot view here. Look, Cisco Systems, after the last quarterly earnings, stock came big time down, as you can see here. Big gap down here. But slowly stock is making its way higher here. Last week it's a big, all the stocks came down big time. Now it's climbing higher. At these levels, Cisco is a good buy here. There's a positive profit margin company. You could buy this. And Finviz also gives you nice, nice chart here. As you look through here, RSI is very low here. Tells you stock is sold off, as you can see here. Then as you scan through down here, there's a nice chart. Look, from an earnings perspective, Cisco Systems is a positive earnings company, even though it came tad low in 2021. but it is solid company, nice earnings here, and sales is also pretty good here, consistently around 49-50 billion dollar sales on an annual run rate. And shares outstanding, look, they're reducing the share count here. That's why it's a good company. Also pays a nice dividend here. You can look at the dividend yield, pretty good dividend yield for this company here. I think look, nice dividend yield. If you're a income investor, you could just buy and hold CSCO. They pay a good dividend, 3.44%. And look, they got a nice target here. Even though price came down here, look, 65.52. Right now stock price is around 44. There's a nice upswing from current levels here. And you could buy this great company here and get the income and also appreciation from these levels here. And then you got a few more here. We got VMware. We don't need to look because company has been agreed to be bought over here. I would rather look at stock like Palo Alto Network. Look, it's also done big time. Look, big downturn here. Now it's trying to make its way higher. I'm sure, as this company comes down here, you could buy some Palo Alto Network. It's a good company. As you look through here, details, look, we got the details here. From an earnings perspective, not a pretty picture here. Earnings is going on this negative side here big time, but at the same time, look at the sales growth here. Nice sales growth. These folks are really capturing the market in the security. Shares outstanding perspective, look, it's they are it's pretty constant here, not a big deal here. And also look, they got an upgrade back in February. It's old news now. You don't need to look at this one anymore. But I like the clip, the revenue clip here. Revenue is going up nicely. I would be a buyer of Palo Alto Network. If it comes down slightly, even up here, RSI is 49, tells the stock is sold off here. And look, at these levels, I would probably, it's up nicely today, up $24. But if it comes down slightly, I would be a buyer of this great company here. And as you scan through here, we got a few more to go here. Look, we got FTNT. This is one of the good company here. Look at that up and down swing here. Look, let's go to bigger chart here. Nice up and down swing here. And we could also go into a different view here, but look, it's a nice up and down swing here. So at these levels here, if it comes down slightly, I would be a buyer of this great company here. And look, RSI is also pretty low here. RSI is let's see here, it's still pretty low RSI. You could buy this great company even up here. And look, from a earnings per share perspective, these companies are doing nicely here. Nice uptick, I like it. Sales is a nice sales growth here. That's also good. Shares outstanding is going lower. RSI right now is 48, 47. That tells you stock is sold off here. Solid profit margin here. Profitable company. You could buy this great company here. They also got a bunch of upgrades back in May and 2 upgrades in May with a target of 350. So it's a good one. You could buy this great company if it gets hit and go from there. All right, so we got a few more great companies here. We got CrowdStrike again. This got big time down, as you can see, a nice downswing here. Now it's trying to make its way higher. I think it's a great company. You could buy this company also. Right now, as you can see here, profit margin is negative. That's one of the reasons Wall Street does not like it. Look here, we got negative 11% profit margin. And this one also, look, from an earnings perspective, earnings is coming down. At the same time, sales is going gangbusters, doing nicely here. Shares outstanding is slightly high, not a big deal. And they also got an upgrade on June 6th, very recently, with a price target of 215. It's a great company. You could buy this company here, CrowdStrike. They will do great. All right, so we got a few more to go here. And we got Arista Network. It's one of my favorite company here. Jayshree Ullal is the CEO here. Stock is clobbered, look, and now it's making its way back here. And RSI is also going higher. You could buy this great company here. And look at the perfect numbers here. Earnings per share, positive. Company is making money. It's positive earnings per share, nice sales here, shares outstanding is pretty constant here, not a big deal. And look at the profit margin, 29%. That's a great profit margin. And they also have an upgrade back in March 10th, but it's a little bit old news now. It's a great company. You could buy this great company, Arista Network. You will do great. All right, the list goes on here. We will not look at all these companies in detail, but you get the idea. So with this platform here, one of the reasons I like it is the simplicity here. You could look at a custom view, or if you want to look at a little more detail, you could look at the performance itself here. Gives a nice view of how the company is doing on a quarterly performance, monthly, half year, and so on and so forth. Also gives you analyst recommendation, so you could look at the recommendation here, and that will give you a good idea here. And you could also look at the ownership here. As you look through the ownership, it also tells you the shares outstanding, also tells you short ratio here. Look, all these cybersecurity companies, they don't have too much short ratio here. Folks are afraid to buy them. Only Ubiquiti looks like it's got little higher short ratio right now, around 6%. Otherwise, all these companies got low short ratio. I could also sort on short ratio here. Just click on it and look, few companies have got a little more higher short ratio, but otherwise they're all lower short ratio here. All right, so I could look at a few more details here. I could look at the one more thing I like about this one here. You could look at the map here that tells you whatever the stock you selected right now, or cybersecurity stocks, how they're doing here. A nice view to look at. And typically I like to look at multi-view. I would look at maybe 3 months or 6 months to see how it's doing. Look, on a 6 month basis, VMware has done well. I think mainly because it's agreed to be acquired by Broadcom, and we got SailPoint also. It's also getting acquired. That's why it went higher. But otherwise, all these companies have not done well. Cisco, most down here, 21%, biggest market cap, and Palo Alto and Fortinet, both are my favorite companies. You could buy those great companies at these levels here. I love stocks like Akamai. It's a great company. It's a very volatile, as many of you know here. So with that, what we'll do is we'll go back here and look at the performance here and go from there. I like it when the companies are down big time in a longer time frame. Look, on a year-to-date perspective, or a year perspective, many of these stocks are down big time. Let's do one thing. Let's sort this by market cap here, so that we can look at a little bit better picture here. Go back here to custom and go to sort here, and sort based on the market cap right here. All right, so we got top company here. We'll go back here, and the way I typically look at is really I look at the short term here, say 1 week and 1 month performance, and also look at how the company had done in 1 year and half year and year to date. If the stock is down big time, longer term time frame, but if it's recovering in the shorter term time frame, look, Cisco, even though it's down big time in the longer term time frame, it's recovering right now. I would be buying such companies. That tells you the momentum is coming back to the stock. And as you scan through here, Palo Alto Networks, same story here. It's a little more stronger than Cisco at this time here, but year to date it's down 10%. Now it's gaining some momentum. And some of the look, we got Palantir here. Palantir is down big time in a year-to-date basis and 1 year basis, but it's recovering right now in a 1 week basis and a monthly basis. You could look at such names here and make some bets, so that way these companies really they are doing pretty well at this time here. There is some momentum behind the shorter term. You could play along the trend and go from there. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.